Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Aryanti. I'm from Class A, Magister Manajemen Logistik ULBI with NPM number 211230014 and lecture name Dr. Insinyur Agus Purnomo MT. In this video, I'm gonna talk about very interesting journal which is High Cost of Logistics and Solutions. So let's go to the abstracts. The logistic efficiency system and excellent performance is a critical factor from sustainable economic development because there is a positive influence between the logistic performance index and PDB. The purpose of this paper is to know and see the cost of high logistic cost in Indonesia and how to overcome the high logistic cost. The study used qualitative research done by library research method. The results found that the logistic cost is expensive due to many factors, such as unsupported infrastructure, the logistics system is not good, the number of supply product is distributed unevenly, unsupported and overlapping regulations, inadequate human resources, and innovation technology is not comprehensive yet. The concrete action that can be done by the government to overcome the high logistic costs is infrastructure improvement to build the commodity based on logistics, regulation improvement, and provide the facility of economic pocket policy. Let's go to the introduction. So, globalization is a reality that cannot be avoided by all people. The change wave has begun and will continue to happen as the world is changing. The technology advancement eases human life and the era is known with disruption era. The concept of disruption is an aggressive response on the condition where old market changes with the industry and technology, which produce an effective spread innovation. The disruption era is shaking all parties including retail business, transportation, the media, and also logistics. The logistics experts say that Indonesia's supply chain must change the business model to survive in the disruption era. And the example is on the old days, we used to go to the store, to the supermarket, to the mall to get what we need for a daily basis groceries, clothes. But right now, we can use our phones by using e commerce, TikTok, just to get whatever we need and whatever we want at any time, anywhere. It's really easy, your life, guys. The innovation is really giving us an easy access to everything, to everyday needs, and then transportation by using Gojek, Grab, and then the media by using news website, platform X, Instagram, TikTok. Uh, Everything is online. It's really easy as our life. And the logistic cost in Indonesia, as you can see on table 1, is high compared with other countries in ASEAN, which cost 27% of total PDB Indonesia. As you can see, there are United States, Japan, South Korea, and Indonesia, but Indonesia has the largest one with 27%. It's really huge. And furthermore, the Institute for Economic Study, Research and Development Kadin shows a higher achievement of 1,820 trillion, including saving costs is 546 trillion, the transportation cost is 1,082 trillion, and administration cost is 182 trillion. And based on the problem explained, there are many questions such as why does logistic cost in Indonesia is high and what are the actions used to lower the logistic costs. And the purpose of this paper is to know and see the cost of high logistic costs in Indonesia, also the action lowering the logistic costs. Next is the methodology. So the study used qualitative research done with library research method through searching secondary information from books, journals, and websites. The total reference for this journal is 8 reference, as you can see on the next right on the pictures. These are the reference that used in the journal. And go to the result. The problem of high logistic costs is unsupported infrastructure. The logistics system is not good, the number of supply product is distributed unevenly, unsupported and overlapping regulations, inadequate human resources, innovation technology is not comprehensive yet. And the concrete action done by the government to lower the high logistic costs consists infrastructure improvement, build a commodity-based logistic, regulation improvement, increase human resource in logistic terms, technology advancement made by the logistic system more efficient. I mean. Next is the discussion. So the discussion will be focused on concrete action done by the government to lower the high logistic costs. The first one is going to be the infrastructure improvement. So Indonesia has developed infrastructure with high costs for land and air especially, while sea and train infrastructure are very minimal compared with both. The low logistic cost is water, train, land, but the expensive one is the air transportation. If the harbor infrastructure and railway are developed, the gap in the cost will be reduced. When the connectivity among transportation modes can be increased, problem-related scarcity, high cost, and import can be resolved. The second one is commodity-based logistics. Indonesia needs to build commodity-based logistics to integrate the infrastructure. Example that Thailand have logistics center for vegetable and fruits that stand on 30 until 300 hectares of land. In this area, there are several fruits and vegetable factories for the packing process that are integrated with a sound distribution system. In Thailand, the area has infrastructure patterns starting from plantation until export process. The third one is regulation improvement. So practically regulation in Indonesia is very overlapping, including implementation of the regulation. Thus, it needs an integrated platform and government paradigm in the center of province to involve all the logistics sector. One implementation made by the government is by giving economic packet policy, or as we know is kebijakan ekonomi for the logistic industry. The fourth one is increase human resources in logistic terms. So expert engage in the logistic but not focus on asset ownership or warehouse. It is a figure of resources in logistic are very determined in other that all product created and can be reached by consumer with economies cost and affordable. One action to create human resources, especially in the logistic part, is to build a logistic commodity itself so that the expertise can be focused on management. The opportunities are as basis of development of the logistic business in Indonesia. The last one, or the fifth one, is the technology advancement. So the government can give facility to business actors through an integrated online system and the regulation role to ease business and improvement service system and harbor performance. So by encouraging modern innovation, because global economic development pushes business innovation by providing service product support like logistics expertise. So other option is to move to the logistic business model, namely fourth party logistic, or as we know, fourth PL. The fourth PL is the provider of logistic service integration with the function of providing supply chain stock member based on mobilization coordination and resource logistic from other companies. Next is going to be the conclusion. So based on the explanation, it can be concluded that the expensive logistic costs are caused by manufacturers such as unsupported infrastructure, logistic system is bad because of lack of human resources, and then the number of stock product unevenly distributed yet because there is no logistic commodity, thus different logistic costs will be occurred. So the next one is the opinion. So the journal is really help us to know and understand more about the causes and solutions to reduce the high logistic costs, and it give us information about high logistic costs in Indonesia are a significant challenge that needs to be addressed to support sustainable economic development. The journal also highlights the importance of logistic efficiency and excellent performance in driving economic growth and emphasize the need for the government to take concrete action to address the factor contributing to high logistic costs. And some of the solutions that were considered have not yet been implemented by the government. So I really expect it to be implemented as soon as possible. So there is all that I can share to you about the journal. Thank you for your attention and see you on the next video. Bye bye.